there, leading it out. They get to go out and get those jitters out of there, and they get to go right at it. A lot of others have to wait 2 or 3 hours. Mac Reiter, Luke Reiland, Dusty Pollard, Justin Swafford, Dominic Moyer, and Nick Beuter. Don Bosco, Eagle Grove at 1A. Osage and Mediapolis, 2A. Oskaloosa and Cedar Falls, 3A. And so it's going to be an exciting first round here. 103 pounds, where you're looking at the red mat, which is the middle mat, which is 1A, and that's where we'll be for our featured matches in our first 4. I'm Tim Johnson along with Jim Gibbons, and we're ready to bring you the State High School Wrestling Championships in the state of Iowa, the year 2000.
Well, both of these fellows, Tim, have pedigrees. Luke Reiland here from Eagle Grove. He's the nephew of Marv Reiland, the longtime coach and championship coach at Eagle Grove. And also Mac Reiter from Don Bosco. His older brother will be wrestling at in a couple of weeks here coming up, Joe Reiter.
That's right. And we have Luke Reiland in the green band. Look down on their ankles. You'll see green and red bands. Luke Reiland from Eagle Grove's in the green. He's on the right of your screen. And the left, Mac Reiter. He has red, and he is the freshman from Don Bosco going against Luke Reiland.
You probably can't see it from this angle, but Reiland is probably a little bit bigger, 103-pounder than Reiter from Don Bosco, underneath in that position.
Well, let's fill you in up there on the screen. Another freshman in the red, looking at the bottom right there in 3A. That's Nick Beuter. He's got some pedigree, too. His uncle, Greg Randall, won 4 state championships for Mount Vernon, and now Cheryl, Greg's sister, has a son in the finals as a freshman. That's Nick Beuter from Cedar Falls going up against the defending state champion, Dominic Moyer from Oskaloosa. That's 3A. We'll keep you informed. And up there, looks like in the green, Osage's Dusty Pollard is trying to take down and did just get 2 points on Justin Swafford from Mediapolis. That's Pollard from Osage, Swafford from Mediapolis in 2A. Just keep your eyes there if you're looking for one of those schools. But right now, let's go back to the featured match, Jim, and what do we have here?
Well, Luke Reiland is almost getting 2 back points. There's no 2 points takedown. There's not any points given yet, but there it is right there, the 2 points given to Luke Reiland. Mac Reiter started the technique with a fireman's carry technique, and Reiter just kind of lost position, and Reiland was able to come around, and his objective is probably to slow Reiter down here from Don Bosco, and with the 2-0 lead, that's pretty big.
11 seconds left in the first period here, as you're looking at Luke Reiland from Eagle Grove getting on top of Mac Reiter from Don Bosco. Scores 2-0 in favor of Reiland.
And they're going to go to the scores table here.
Still 0-0 in the 3A match between Nick Beuter. There's Coach Mashik from Don Bosco, the winningest coach in the history of Iowa high school. And it's still going. He's building an insurmountable lead, I think, as far as the winning coach. There you're looking at Coach Mashik from Don Bosco High School. Dan Mashik, a head coach. Lots of years, lots of wins.
And I think Don Mashik has a little bit of problems with the mat judge, Bill Rose, on something he may or may not have saw there. So Reiland here in the top position with 2 seconds left. He's going to go out to a 2-0 lead, so that's pretty big. I think I talked to Dave Morgan before this match, the Eagle Grove coach, and his objective, I think, was to try to slow it down. They had a lot of respect for Reiter's ability to get in flurries.
There's the returning champions in this, Jesse Sundell at 1A, returning champions. Also Tyson Christensen and a couple others, 4 of them in 1A.
See Reiland working in the top position. He just likes to work the wrist, tight waist ride. Got a 2-0 lead, working the bar arms. That's what he likes to do. He likes to ride in top, and occasionally he'll go to a cradle. But Reiter just a little frustrated down here with that tight waist ride. Can't get his hips out quite yet.
In 3A, Nick Beuter's gone out to a 1-0 lead in the second period over defending state champion Dominic Moyer, trying to become the first repeat champion at the lowest weight in 3A since the early 60s. And he's from Oskaloosa. In 2A, it's still 2-0 in favor of Dusty Pollard from Osage over Justin Swafford from Mediapolis.
And I tell you what, Luke Reiland doing an excellent job of riding. He's got a tight waist ride. He's not really being aggressive or working for a near fall in here, but he's got the stepped over the near leg. Now a fit-out attempt by Reiter, getting a little further back. Reiland doing just basically following here. We'll see how he calls this. 50 seconds left in the first period.
Still 2-0. You're listening to Jim Gibbons, former three-time state high school champion, commentating on the match here between Reiland from Eagle Grove and Reiter from Don Bosco Gilbertville.
This match is really going the way Eagle Grove's coach Dave Morgan would like it to go. Get a controlled takedown, ride him out, and ride him out the whole most of the second period here. There's only 30 seconds left, and Reiter's really having a difficult time getting any hip separation, getting his hip separated from Reiland.
Well, you can still see the difference in Reiland is a bit bigger than Reiter, and you can tell it right now. He's kind of smothering Reiter there on top. But as you said, you were kind of waiting for that stalling call there, weren't you, Jim?
I really was. I think that most officials are not going to let these wrestlers just ride a guy out. But, you know, I tell you what, Reiland will take that in this situation.
Yeah.
He'll take a stall warning instead of an escape. So strategy-wise, it's working out. They're slowing the match down. And as you can tell in the top position, you really see the size difference.
Well, the team standings in 1A, Underwood at 111.5, leading Lennox 88.5, Don Bosco 83, and Eagle Grove 79.5. In 2A, Emmitsburg winning the championship. LaPorte in second place, Osage in third, so that match that up in 2A is a very important one for Osage. In 3A, Lewis Central, they clinched it yesterday. Big day for Keith Massey and the Lewis Central team winning their first state championship.
Here you see Mac Reiter working the legs up on top. Referee's going to call a stalemate. Get set, James. You're going to see a lot of legs. Reiter, there's a caution on the top man. Jumping the whistle there. You get 2-3 cautions before the third one they give a point. So Reiter likes to lock up the cradle, likes to work the legs. Got it locked.
Got it locked.
He's got it locked tight.
He's got it point. Whoa.
No, he's not going to get the 2 back points because he only held him there for 1 second, Tim.
Good job by Reiland of breaking that because he was in trouble.
Well, that's the classic example why you want to get that cradle locked a little bit higher up towards the head.
That's a big avoidance of trouble by Reiland there because that was close.
And here's a flurry situation here that Reiter doesn't want to be in. He's a little bit high, kind of force the legs in. We'll see if he's bailed out with a stalemate.
When 3A real fast with 25 seconds left. Beuter is behind 3-1 to the defending champion Moyer from Oskaloosa. And in 2A, Osage is looking good.
Dusty Pollard from Osage, a freshman going for a first state title.
Over Justin Swafford of Mediapolis.
There's 29 seconds left here. There's a stall warning. That's 1 point, Tim. So it's 2-1 now. Joe Reiter's going to go ahead and let him up and work on it. And Luke Reiland comes right back into a leg shot. Going to try to hold on here with 5 seconds left. Can't quite get away. Looks like Reiland's going to win it here, Tim.
Yep. Winding down here.
No. They made a call here.
They give 2 points.
They gave 2 points to Mac Reiter there.
And he won.
Yep, he won. I called that a little prematurely there.
No, they're going into overtime. There they go.
Yep.
They're into overtime right now.
So a takedown tied it up. We're going into overtime.
Wow. What an exciting way to start it out.
Reiland was trying to hold on in that position there, and he wasn't able to go ahead and do it. And Reiter went around and locked the leg.
Not in good position here. Whoa, he's got the leg.
Reiter's got the advantage.
He's got 2. And he wins the championship.
How about that?
Wow.
You talk about pulling it out.
Wow. Right at the end. You can't hang on. That's the lesson, right?
You can't hang on, and Reiland buried his head there a little bit. Reiter wisely, in the regulation, circled around, locked the leg, had the cradle hooked up there, and the referee awarded the point. That tied up the match at 3-3. Both men on their feet, and Reiter didn't waste any time. Got in on that high crotch shot. Comes comes out the back door. At that point, it's all she said right there. That's a takedown, and that's a state championship.
That's a state championship for Mac Reiter from Don Bosco. Dean Borg.
Tim, it's pretty heady stuff to be a state champion, to be a freshman, but Dusty Pollard of Osage is one. A fall over Justin Swafford of Mediapolis with 40 seconds remaining in the third period. So the champion at 103 in AA, Dusty Pollard of Osage. Tim?
Thank you, Dean. And another freshman winner with Mac Reiter from Don Bosco. And now Joe Gibbons.
In Class 3 at 103 pounds, we had Dominic Moyer of Oskaloosa defending his state championship against a tough freshman from Cedar Falls, Nick Buter, and the score was 3-1. There was just one takedown in the match, and so it was close all the way, but the final score was 3-1. So your champion is Dominic Moyer at 103 pounds.
Thank you, Joe. And Dominic.
Don Mashik of Gilbertville, Don Bosco. Sixth place, Adam Bender, Lenox. Fifth place, Kiefer Jensen, Missouri Valley. Fourth place, Corey Kalina, Belle Plaine. Third place, Dan Davila, Underwood. Runner-up, Reiter-Reiland, Eagle Grove. And the 1A 103-pound champion from Gilbertville, Don Bosco, Mac Reiter.
Mac Reiter, the freshman, Don Bosco, Gilbertville, won right at the end, won in overtime.
Did a super job, poised job, and looked like a little bit of opposition, but he did a great job of getting that takedown there. I'd almost given up on that position for him, and 3 seconds left, he gets the call, and now he's a state champion.
And just proves you'd never give up.
Presenting the Class 2A 103-pound awards, Coach Brent Jennings of Osage. Sixth place, Chad Beckham, Waukon. Fifth place, Josh Blitz, Perry. Fourth place, Eli Kilberg, Grinnell. Third place, Jacob Naig, Emmitsburg. Runner-up, Justin Swafford, Mediapolis. And the Class 2A 103-pound champion from Osage, Dusty Pollard.
There's two freshmen, you're looking at them, and they went at it, and a freshman from Osage beats a freshman from Mediapolis. Dusty Pollard wins it and finishes 36-5. Not bad for a freshman campaign.
Well, he gets a chance to follow in Mark Schwab's footsteps there.
Osage's four-time state champion.
Presenting the Class 3A 103-pound awards, assistant coach Bill James of Oskaloosa. Sixth place, Ryan Osgood, Mason City. Fifth place, Riley Ball, Burlington. Fourth place, Eric Tyndall, Pleasant Valley. Third place, Dan Glissman, Knoxville. Runner-up, Nick Buter, Cedar Falls. And the Class 3A 103-pound champion from Oskaloosa, Dominic Moyer.
Second championship for Dominic Moyer right there from Oskaloosa. He's only a sophomore.
Kept his composure all season, had a few blemishes on that record, but won when it counted.
Let's go to Dean Borg.
Boy, Tim, talk about freshman power. CJ